Hi, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing your reading for the month of May. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. In this reading, I am going to take a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Now, as you know, in May, there's going to be some major changes taking place astrologically. So one of the things that you should be aware of, Gemini, is Jupiter is going to be exiting out of your sign and into Cancer. So this is great for your finances. There's going to be an opportunity for that. That's what I'm getting for you. But of course, over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing a reading and we're going to see the energies that are coming in for you. As for the end of April, going into May, this is a May reading. Your challenge is the Fool. Okay, so this is all about having a new cycle. A lot of you are starting something new. I just looked at the clock and I saw 111 3 times. So I want you to take a look at what 111 means for you online. There could be some sort of important message connected to your angels about your personal situation. What you don't see coming, the 10 of Wands, this is great. What you don't see coming in the month of May is you are going to go through a major ending of a very difficult period, okay? And what's quite interesting, if you do follow Vedic astrology, I think Jupiter is going to be entering your sign in Vedic astrology, which is what's actually happening in the sky. So this means that there is some sort of culmination in terms of the difficulties that you've been having in your life. If you've been going through a lot of difficulties, that is coming to an end. Okay, so something that's been very difficult in your life is closing out finally, and your challenge moving into your birthday month. If you were born at the end of May, then that's your birthday month. We are moving into Taurus, or we have moved into Taurus, and after we move out of Taurus, we're going to be in your sign, which is indicating that you are going to recognize that it's going to be time for you to have some sort of new beginning, and that's your rebirth that's coming in. So it's a challenge for you. We're going to see why your challenge is the Fool in the month of May when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Sun, and you have the Strength. So in the recent past, there was a very strong desire on your end to find happiness. Okay, this was paramount for you. Everything needed to be a certain way: perfection, positivity, health, well-being. The Sun is health and vitality. It is health and well-being. It's positivity. It is the radiance that you see on someone's face in the morning when they're having a great day. This is somebody who's smiling, sunny, happy, warm. And this is what you were looking for in the past. This is what you wanted in your life in the past. And no matter how difficult your situation was in the past, you remained in this place of being strong with the Strength here. A lot of you wanted answers in the recent past as to why certain challenges were happening in your life, but nonetheless, you remained positive and good things were happening for you in the past. So we're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and you have the Lovers. So I do feel that for some of you, you have been involved with a new love, somebody that's fairly new into your life, or new love could be coming in for many of you, especially because your challenge is the Fool. Now the Lovers is here as well too, so there's a very strong connection between you and a specific person in the month of May. Okay, so someone could be coming in, or you could already have a connection with somebody in the present moment. The Six of Swords is here in the present moment. Okay, so this is indicating that somebody is disconnecting. Either you've disconnected, or perhaps you're dealing with somebody who has disconnected. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. There's a very interesting connection here for you in the near future. And this interesting connection that is coming into your life, either you're already in a connection or you are perhaps seeking that. There's something here about a connection that you're involved in. Now, one of the things that you should be aware of is Saturn and Neptune are going to be entering into Aries. And what this is going to be signaling for a lot of us, especially you're going to be coming out of a very difficult time. With Saturn and Neptune and the North Node being squared to your sun, your moon, or rising, if you're a rising Gemini moon or you're a sun, these planets have been squaring your sun, moon, or rising for quite some time. Okay. And it's brought a lot of challenges. It's brought a lot of discord to your life. Once the Saturn and Neptune move into Aries, you will feel some relief. Finally, you're going to feel some relief. And I feel like this relief that you finally feel has a lot to do with a specific partnership that may be in your life or coming into your life. I see two people who match each other very well. You're attracting somebody who is your better half in the near future. Although things move very slow between you and this person, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to clarify all the cards. We're going to get all the information in terms of what you can expect for the month of May. Okay, so your challenge is clarified by the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So yes, your biggest challenge for the month of May is to have a new beginning, to take a risk, to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. A lot of you may be afraid to have some sort of new beginning because you feel that you have a lot to lose. But in reality, the only thing that you have to lose is not taking the chance, not taking the opportunity. Okay. And a lot of you, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with what you're manifesting. You're creating something in your life through your mind, through your thoughts, through the things that you're doing, your habits, the things that you do on a daily basis. So to combat the stress and the worry of a new beginning, it's important that you take calculated steps towards what it is that you want. And I've talked about this, Gemini, in the channel. I've talked about manifestation. I've talked about creating our reality. And a lot of the time our reality starts from our mind, especially you, because you are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of the mind. So everything starts here. So your biggest challenge here is not so much to worry and allow worry and stress to overtake you, because what this does is it creates other ailments and issues for us, but rather take calculated steps towards this new beginning. First, have the idea in your mind and then take the practical steps towards it. And this is how you're going to be able to overcome this challenge, because a lot of you, I feel like this new beginning that you are starting has a lot to do with something that is really important to you, that you are trying to create in your life at this time. Okay, so let's pull some more cards and let's see what's going on for you. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. So what you don't see coming, okay, over the next few weeks is, for many of you, there's an ending, okay, of a very difficult period coming for you. Now, if you're married and you've had difficulties in your marriage, I feel that is coming to an end. If you are somebody who's single and you are open to love, this could lead to a commitment. However, there will be delays along the way. And the reason why there may be delays for you along the way is because a lot of you are still in this place of needing to rest and recoup your energy. I see you having a lot of options, but again, there's going to be delays. And the reason why there is delays is because some of you aren't completely ready to have a new beginning. You may not be ready 100% to take action towards this new cycle that is coming into your life. I feel like there's a lot of things in the background of your life that need to be resolved. And this is what's going to happen over the next few weeks. The first few weeks of May, there's going to be a lot of things in the background that you may need to take care of. And if you are a rising Gemini, this is going to resonate more with you. I always recommend checking out your rising sign, okay, to get the full details on what's going on. So your challenge here, we talked about it, is the Fool, having some sort of new beginning. Let's talk about the recent past. In the recent past, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Strength, and you have the Sun. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel here with the Sun, you had a lot of abundant opportunities here in the past, a lot of positivity. You were overanalyzing something here in the past with the Page of Swords, questioning it, overanalyzing it. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Cups. A lot of you were really confused and really took off guard when somebody left you. Somebody here left in the recent past, but they did it very subtly and very slowly. And this is why it really brought you a lot of this questioning, really, right? You know, somebody just picking up and leaving and disconnecting. I do feel there was a third party here, or there was somebody here interfering into your connection, and as a result of that, a lot of you wanted answers in the past. Some of you went to go and get tarot readings, or maybe you went to go see your friends, or maybe you simply just wanted clarity on the situation in the past because it happened very subtly, very unexpectedly, that it really made you question your life here in the past. Now, in the past as well, you have the Strength, and the Strength is all about finding that inner strength to overcome the difficulties that come into our lives. You have the Strength again, yes. Some of you are dealing with a Leo here in the past. You have the King of Pentacles and the Sun, and the Sun is also here in the past as well too. So no matter what you were going through in the past, Gemini, you remain positive here in the past. Everything's gonna be fine, things are gonna get better, this is just a phase, I'm gonna get over it, it's not a big deal. Now, I do feel like you are the King of Pentacles, so a lot of you could have been in this place of feeling very stable within yourself, very positive, really finding the inner strength to work through your difficulties here in the past. Now, as well in the past, you have the Sun, which is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. So in the recent past, there was this need for being with friends, celebrating, finding support. And then most importantly, I think what this situation did for you, Gemini, is it really made you realize that it was time for you to reevaluate your life. Okay. Something happened in your life where you said, you know what, I need to do things differently. I need to change the way I'm doing things. I really want to look at where I came from and where I'm going. So this started to become a very important aspect for you here in the past because of some sort of situation that happened very subtly but abruptly. And it made you question your whole entire life here in the past. And all along this transformation and change that you were going through, you remained positive, or at least you tried to remain positive here in the past. This is what I'm seeing for you in the past. Now, in the present moment, you have the Six of Swords. There's the feeling in the present moment that although this person left in the past, it's still affecting you in the present moment. Whether you want to admit that or not, it is showing up here. The Six of Swords is clarified by the Emperor, the Death, and the Lovers. Yeah, you are disappointed that somebody here who you thought was very stable, who can bring you the stability into your life, left. It ended between you and this person. And the reason why you're still questioning the situation is because you felt a very strong connection to this person. You still, as we are in the present moment, you still feel this very strong connection with this person. Okay. Now, what I also see here for you in the present moment, Ace of Cups, there is new love coming in. Somebody sees you. They have their eyes on you. They're interested in you. And like I said, a new cycle is coming in. Now, a lot of you are still reminiscing about the fact that something here ended, but you are ready to put that behind you. You're ready to completely let go of that. A lot of you know that these negative feelings that you have connected to this person leaving is really affecting your day-to-day life. But you're single. A lot of you watching this, you're single, but you won't be single for much longer. There is an opportunity. Somebody sees you. Somebody really likes you. They're interested. They want to maybe get together with you because you are in the Nine of Pentacles energy. However, the reason why this would be delayed, and this is very important message that you need to hear, Gemini, the reason why love is delayed when it comes into your life is because a lot of you are still putting behind you the negative experiences that you had in the past with someone abandoning you or leaving you. And one of the things that I want to reassure you of is if somebody is meant for you, they're going to do everything that they can to work through the challenges that come up between you and them. This is something that's key. It's paramount. Nobody talks about this when it comes to love. When I sneeze, it's the truth. So there's a very important message here for you. 3 times. 3 times is the charm. So when somebody leaves you or disconnects from you, it's a very strong indication that they weren't the one for you. That's not the right person for you. And the right person who's meant for you will work through the challenges that come up for you and them in your life. So this is something that you're learning to accept. And the only reason why this love, this new love that you're seeking to come into your life, the only reason why it's delayed right now is because a lot of you still need to work through accepting, Ten of Swords, the ending that took place. Some of you are still in this place of, well, what if I never find new love? And what if I missed an opportunity with this person? Well, no, because the person that's meant for you will show up. And they will show up within divine timing. That's why the angel is above the 2 lovers, right? So a lot of you are still getting over something here that affected you. But what I can tell you right now, and this is a very important message, hopefully you're listening, you have the Justice, you have the Star, and you have the 8 of Swords. Although you feel alone in the present moment, and you feel like your life is drying up, and you feel like nothing's going the way that you want it to, the good news here is that the Justice card is indicating that justice will be served. So if you felt at any point in time that you were treated unfairly, that this person abandoned you, they left you, they didn't do right by you, your angel spirit guides are going to come in and they are going to bring back the stability and balance back into your life. You have a goal, you have a dream, and that dream is to be in love. That is your goal. That is your dream. You want to be in love. You want to be seen by your love. You want to be supported by your love. You want to accomplish and achieve all these great goals that you have for yourself, but you don't want to do it alone. A lot of you are tired of being alone. You want love, and it's going to come in when you least expect it. But the more you remain positive, like you were in the past, the more your situation is going to turn and bring balance back into your life the way it needs to. And this is something that you need to know in the present moment. Now, in the near future, you have 2 important cards here. 2 important cards here are the Empress and you have the Emperor. The Empress and the Emperor are soulmates. They are destined to be together. So you are attracting somebody in your life that is wise. You are attracting somebody who is father-like. It's a mature energy, somebody who's stable, balanced. This is what you're attracting. If you're attracting a divine masculine, this is who is coming into your life, the Emperor. If you are attracting a divine feminine, you have the Empress, nurturing, loving, mother-like energy. The Emperor is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So this person is coming in. It's a new beginning that's coming in. This new beginning that's coming in, even if this isn't about love, if this is just about you doing your thing, a lot of you are going to have a stable new beginning, Ace of Wands, and it's going to lead to some sort of passionate new beginning that you have. And I also see for many of you, if this is about your finances, there's going to be some sort of brand new beginning in your finances. Possibly investing. Some of you are investing into something new here. You have the Empress, and look, the Ace of Cups again twice. So yes, you are attracting the Ace of Cups. Now you're attracting a new love, but this new love that comes into your life, it's very subtle and it happens after a very difficult ending. Like I said, the same message keeps coming up, and the message here that is important for you to know, Gemini, is a lot of you need to recognize that a cycle has come to an end. The more you hold on to the negativity connected to your past, the more you hold on to the burdens and the things that you don't love about life, the more you forget about the beautiful things that are coming into your life. This is about being open and receptive. The Empress is very open and receptive. She is patient, she is understanding, she is receptive to her situation. So the more you are open and receptive, the more you are going to attract new love into your life. New love is key here for you. The Knight of Pentacles is moving slowly here in the near future, but one of the things that and again, I feel like a broken record in your reading. Sorry, I feel like a broken record. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Look at these cards. You have the Six of Cups, okay? You have the Page of Swords, which is what you had in the past, and you have the Ten of Cups. So in the near future, you are so focused on the past, Six of Cups and the Page of Swords, that an opportunity that is slowly coming into your life, you may not even see it. So again, one of the really important messages, and I'm going to say it again, I know, there's a reason why the cards repeat the same messages in the reading, because it's trying to get your attention, okay? The more you focus on the past, the more you miss the present moment. The more you focus on the past, the more you miss opportunities coming in. And I see it in the near future. You're constantly questioning the past. Why didn't this work out? Why did it go like this? Why did I miss an opportunity? And some of you are over this. Some of you have passed this timeline, but I think majority of you watching this really need to hear it. There is a very beautiful energy coming into your life. It's coming in extremely slowly, and it's only coming in extremely slowly because you keep focusing your energy on the past. The universe can't bring change to your life unless you anticipate change and take the necessary steps every day to get closer to it. So shifting your mind from the past, I'm not saying forget about the past. Mind you, look at the past, reflect on it, but don't live in the past, because you have so many beautiful positive things coming into your life into the future, okay? So, and I see a commitment here after a very difficult ending, right? So let's get some advice for you, Gemini. What is your advice? Ooh, what a repetitive reading, but very much needed. Okay. All right, what is your advice, Gemini, for the month of May? Okay, your biggest piece of advice is the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice is to reflect on your life. It is to reflect on your life, but it's not to reflect on your life in the way where you are stuck in reflection mode. This is about reflecting on your life and then taking the necessary steps to communicate and then take action towards what you need. I think the saying is hindsight is 20/20, which means you can only look in the rearview mirror for so long. You look in the rearview mirror, you say, okay, this is what I learned, and you move on. So your biggest piece of advice here is not to allow overthinking to impede you from moving forward. This is about clearly communicating what you want and most importantly, taking action towards it. Otherwise, if you allow yourself to overthink things, especially things connected to your past, you may miss some sort of opportunity. Don't allow yourself to live in the past. Reflect on the past, take what you've learned from it, and move forward to what you truly deserve in your life, okay? So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.